Michigan is breaking some ground here. It is the first state to sue drug companies as drug dealers. The state is seeking damages from 4 companies for their alleged roles in the opioid crisis. Just in Michigan, more than 2,000 people died from opioid overdoses last year. 13 on your side's Nina DeSaro joins us now with more on that lawsuit, Nina, and what the state is trying to accomplish here.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer and Attorney General Dana Nessel said this is all the start of holding these pharmaceutical companies accountable for their actions that have led to the deaths of thousands as a result of opioid use disorder.
Cardinal Health, McKesson, AmerisourceBergen, and Walgreens all used their licenses to distribute controlled substances in Michigan as a cover for what is essentially a criminal enterprise.
In 2018, more than 2,000 Michiganders died from opioid overdoses. That's more than 5 people every day.
And according to the Centers for Disease Control report, overall drug overdose deaths in Michigan exceeded traffic and gun deaths combined in 2017.
The state argues that these companies deliberately contributed to the state's opioid epidemic.
As distributors of controlled substances, these companies, Cardinal Health Incorporated, McKesson Corporation, AmerisourceBergen Drug Corporation, and Walgreens Company, had an obligation, a responsibility, and a legal requirement to ensure that those drugs would not get into the wrong hands.
In 7 years, from 2006 to 2012, nearly 3 billion opioid pills were dispensed in Michigan.
They failed to maintain effective controls and instead distributed and sold far greater quantities of prescription opioids than they knew could possibly be necessary for legitimate medical uses.
The state is charging those 4 companies with distributing and selling opioids in ways that encourage the illegal market, the lack of monitoring, investigating, or reporting suspicious orders, and distributing opioids prescribed by pill mills.
Today will not simply be known as the day Michigan decided to file this lawsuit. Instead, it should be known as the day that Michigan began to fight back.
The suit argues that the companies are liable to the state under the Drug Dealer Liability Act. It's a pretty lengthy list, which includes increased law enforcement costs, healthcare costs, costs to care for and rehabilitate opioid addicts and opioid-dependent infants and children. We have much more details on that lawsuit over on our website, 13onyourside.com.